There's nothing like chilling with my girls. Just me and my divas taking over the world. Divas. Hey, divas. Let me tell you now, D-I-V-A-S.
What's up, divas and divos? You guys already know what time it is. So this video is a second go round, meaning I already worked with this company before. You guys know I like to do the same thing, not the same thing, but I do like to work with the same companies repeatedly because repeatedly, whatever word works for you guys is what it is. If I work with you more than once, that means that you got like some good stuff. That didn't even come out right. Like, yeah. So Annabelle, the first time that I worked with them, I got a frontal. This time they sent me a closure. It is Brazilian loose wave. So I did get some long hair. Two 22s, an 18, a 16, and a 16-inch closure. Let me tell y'all, when I took it and when I was done with it, I didn't even want to wash it because it was just so voluptuous, so vivacious, so sexy, but it still is. But of course I still washed it because I'm not about to wear nobody's dirty hair. It's very full, okay? So that's the one thing that I was like really like cool with. It's really full, like the strands are not thin, like it's really full hair. And I did sew it on a spandex mesh dome cap, and this is in the size extra large. But the thing about it is I took it in some in the back because it's an extra large cap. So if you don't have like a really big head or a whole lot of hair, then it's going to be a little bit too loose for you. But I'd rather play it safe than sorry because the regulars seem like they're kind of a little bit too tight for a girl, you know. I got so much brain and stuff that, you know. What? I'm like really intelligent, okay? I did just tweeze a little bit in it and I gave it a curved right part. Sometimes I like the pre-tweeze part, sometimes I don't. They should make curved pre-tweeze parts. Like that's what they should make. One on the right, one on the left, and then a straight one in the middle. That would be like bomb. Here I am giving out and divulging info, and by the time this video goes up, they already came out with it, and then I won't get no type of props or credit for it. That goes to say with a whole bunch of stuff, okay? It's really pretty. It's very loose. Look at the curls. It's popping, like really pretty. It's gonna be super duper long. At the time when I made the wig, I didn't have any combs, and then I got some. So I'm going to use my pressed powder for this unit. You guys, let's try this wig out. See how this goes. The one thing that I'm noticing is like this side has a smell and then this side doesn't, or maybe I'm just bugging out. I don't know, sometimes I bug out a lot. Let me use some of this herbal essence. Then because my edges are so thin, I'm also going to be using this, which is Boldify. This is just a hair filler fiber. So girl, if you got some thin edges, like, or your hairline is thin, or you got some patches that's balding, you can definitely check this out. They do have this in different type of brands, like Topics has one, but I'm not even gonna mess with Topics no more because listen, it's a whole different story where they did me. But yeah, this right here, this spray nozzle is not from Boldify. This is actually from Topic. You'd have to buy this separately. They do sell them separately, but you know, don't go to Topic and get it. But Boldify is the same concept. They have many different hair filler fibers, but with Boldify you get double the product, double the product for half the price. And it comes in an array of colors. So the color that I'm using is a dark brown. And I mean, if you don't get this, it does come with the little sifter tops, but I find this to be so much more easy, and plus the application just looks flawless. And you want to pump lightly, especially in the front area, because you know, nobody's hairline is super thick, but you just want to go a little bit at a time because, you know, it's best just to take small steps. And it looks just like hair. It's not a wet product, it's a dry product, so keep that in mind. So then I'm going to take that same pressed powder, which is Too Faced. I do apologize, you guys. I'm like out of focus. Now, if you want to give yourself some baby hairs, you can do that, but I'm going to just... And this is the Herbal Essence Set Me Up Mousse. Irresistibly touchable stronghold to set you up all day long. This is the number 3. Normally I use Aussie, but this was 50 cents cheaper. The hair is super soft, but the one thing that is like tripping me out is the fact that it smells like I didn't even wash it on this side, and then this side it smells really good. So like I'm not really understanding that, like why. But okay, so the one thing that I do want to commend them on is how nice and wavy it is. Like it's like these big water wave, like loose waves, which is so attractive, like so sexy. But I would like for the top of the closure to have waves. Like you see how it's straight right here, just a little bit straight, and then it goes into the waves. Like I don't know, it's just me because I'm so funny like that. I like for it all to be wavy from the rooter to the tutor. Okay, honeys, let's say that, from the rooter to the tutor. Like it's no big deal, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really like on a trip over it, but I do like how like nice and full the hair is. Like it's super full. Okay, so it's 222 inches, a 20, a 16, and a 16-inch closure. This is like a dumb full, okay? I bet you it would look really cute if it was like colored, like, you know what I'm saying, like ombre or like colored brown or whatever. You know, I will take a box dye in a second. But listen, honeys. The hair is super nice, okay? So the ends are really healthy looking, all right? That's for one. Did it shed? Of course it did. Let me tell you, I put her right on my mannequin head when I was done making her. Put her in the tub and let the water run on her. Of course she said, they all do. I had to make sure that stuff don't go in my tub, or else it's going to clog my daggone pipes up. And then I'll be paying for that. But after it finished shedding, which was really not much, you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm so used to it because they all do. She came out so pretty. I hung her upside down to dry. You know what I'm saying? I took these little skirt hangers and hung her upside down to dry, because if you hang her upside down, you're getting more waves. So if you do that with your body wave hair, you getting some loose waves out of it. So that's what I do. After I wash them, I always hang them upside down, you know, hold them by the cap with a hanger, with the clip hangers, and I just let them, you know, drip dry like that in the tub or the shower, wherever you're going to put them. But yes, super cute. I'm glad it was dry because, like I said, this is a lot of hair. It's still a little bit damp, and I washed this hair like at 1 o'clock in the morning, and it is now 4:48 p.m. the very next day. Oh, well, it's the same day, 1 o'clock in the morning. But it's cute though. This is some nice hair, okay? Some nice hair. This is like some. But yeah, so definitely check out Ali Annabelle. I will post their information below for you guys, and hopefully I'll remember to list the products below for you guys in case you're interested in using them. I absolutely do love the Boldify. They have spray for it to pump it up. Like, I always put hairspray just because, but I love Boldify. It acts as a great like edge thickener, like camouflage, like for real. Like, look at that. Now if I wouldn't have had that stuff, I would be screwed. Like, definitely screwed. All right, but I love you guys. Stay diva and divalicious. Make sure you rate, comment, subscribe, thumbs this video up because you love me. And yeah, you guys already know. I will see you in a soon to come video. Share this with the entire world, people. Like, spread the love, spread it. Let everybody know how much you love me by sharing this video, and I'll see you guys on the other side.